support the bill.
I call the honourable member Dr David Clark.
Well, Mr Speaker, as the point I've made consistently through this debate is that it is wasteful use of Parliament's time to be shifting legislation from one place to the other. It doesn't make the changes perfectly that it ought to make. We've heard about the difficulties for the credit unions that are put into this bill. We know that we've debated today covered bonds 2 years after they were implemented overseas. We know that the Crown Retail Deposit Guarantee Scheme may have cost the taxpayer up to $500 million because of the government's mismanagement. It's not focused on the big issues, and it seems to be slow in getting this kind of legislation in place. We will support it because broadly it's okay, it could be better. We wish the government would get on with supporting our export sector, with worrying about the exchange rate, with introducing pro-growth tax reform, with bringing through increased savings with Universal KiwiSaver, looking out for ordinary Kiwis' interests with the type of policy that we're putting forward for New Zealand Power, the kinds of policies like Kiwi Build that we're putting into make sure that ordinary Kiwis can hope to own their own homes. We want a government that is taking the interests of New Zealanders forward. This government is sitting on its laurels. I'm increasingly told by the doors I knock on the weekends that this is a government out of touch. New Zealand's going backwards under National. They don't seem to have a plan for the economy. It's disappointing that we're here debating fixes to problems that would be solved through a stronger economy. We would have more jobs if this government was focused on the real issues. It was focused on the big changes that are needed in our economy and not just tinkering.
I call the honourable member Claire Curran.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.